Kevin was standing here today with Rabbi Yossi from US Virtual Guard. Yossi, take it away.
Okay, welcome to US Virtual Guard. We developed since October 7th or Simchas Torah 2023 an unbelievable technology to provide affordable security for moistis, for Shuls, for Yiddishe camps, for Yeshivahs. Unbelievable technology that we developed that tie into existing camera systems. We connect to the existing system, so there's no big upfront cost. And we have a room of people sitting, watching every single moment, 24/7. What makes US Virtual Guard unique is that we have an all in-house staff. Every single person is vetted, background checks, they get polygraphed regularly. The command center where they're sitting and watching the cameras, they're not allowed to bring in any phones, any cell phones, nothing. We also developed a very unique technology that is our technology. It's called Shomer that we developed. It's our technology. Nobody else has it, which allows us to connect to many different types of existing camera systems with no upfront cost. What's more amazing, and this is very unique, that we have, is that we have Yidden on staff in the command center. We have Yidden, Heimish Yidden, we have Dovi and Shimon, like Mamish Yiddish Yidden, who are there.
And they're watching the cameras.
Yes, military people who are in the military, who've been doing security for many years, and they're overseeing the process and making sure that all the protocols are correct. And to have Yidden there is very important because a goy doesn't know to assess a security situation in a shul or in a yeshiva. So
give me an example how good wouldn't be able to Yidden catch it.
So I looked around after October 7th, after Simchas Torah, to try to find an affordable security solution for many shuls that were looking. And I saw that all these companies, they have their, people watching, chas v'shalom, not to bash anybody else, but they do phenomenal work, some of them for companies, but the people watching are in different countries, maybe in Pakistan or in the Philippines or in India, and the people are not familiar with the environment, with the security environment of a shul and the needs of a moisad and a yeshiva. So we set out to the task to build the first command center where there's going to be Yidden on site in the process. And this way, when they see something chas v'shalom that looks like maybe it can be a risk, they know to assess it in the best way possible because they go to shul. They know what a shul is.
They know what a shul is. They know. Yeah. You're saying an example, Purim by night.
Someone's walking towards a shul and he's walking a little funny and maybe his face is covered. So if someone is watching in some country, he's gonna alert the FBI and the bomb squad. They're gonna come running. But it's not, Nebuch, not Nebuch. B'simcha Rabbah. Chaim had a few too many l'chaims for Purim. He had a little marbim b'simcha, and his face is covered because he's wearing a little costume for Purim.
But a Yid, they'll right away understand. He knows when the Yom Tov, he knows Shabbos.
He knows to recognize, Shabbos by night, 2 o'clock in the morning, or Lel Shishi. We had this. This happened to us already. Shuls were watching Lel Shishi, 2 o'clock in the morning. Someone comes into the property, into the shul. A guy looks at it. He sees someone's breaking in. Someone wanted to steal a little bit from the crock pot of the cholent. I'm not joking.
Hamas, you didn't call the police on the guy.
You didn't call the cops on the guy. It took some salmon from some herring from the cholent.
That's a major thing. I'm really, Rabbi Yossi, this is, to have Yidden watching the cameras.
You mentioned camps, right? Camps are a massive perimeter of a property that there's a lot of people sleeping there during the night. Many of them don't have fences all around. So yes, there's someone who walks around at night, but who's watching the whole perimeter?
Wow.
We could watch with security cameras. We could see if anybody crosses into the camp or if chas v'shalom someone is leaving the camp.
Wow. So you can lock into the camp's camera system?
Yes.
So that's amazing. Camps that have systems
already.
Chas
v'shalom kids don't get lost out into the forest. They don't pass her. People don't get lost. Kids get lost every year in camp.
Wow. And I like the fact that you have Yidden watching the cameras, so they know when it's real, when it's fake. They know when it's a counselor having fun, and when a Bachar's actually stealing a golf cart.
There's a lot of warehouses. All right. They just had, I don't know if you have any Lakewood viewers.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
Sure.
But
for sure, we saw that with the Lakewood warehouse.
They just stole $4 million worth of schar from a warehouse.
Can you imagine?
If we were watching that, we see everything live in real time. We're not just relying on AI or alerts or whatever. We have real people watching live constantly. Wow. We have AI and alerts as well watching, but we're watching with real people. Now let me actually show you. We have an office next door over. It's a mini version of some of the technology that we're using. It's just a little bit to give you an idea.
Let's check
it out. Walk outside over here into the hallway.
Nice, beautiful.
Right down. I'm going to show you over here. Come inside. So here you see US Virtual Guard right over here. We put onto properties so people know that there's a guard that's watching.
Shalom Aleichem, how are you?
How are you?
Yeshua Falk, Daniel Greenberg.
Falk, Daniel Greenberg,
He,
okay.
runs the day-to-day of the business, and
I try. One of the things we saw when we started with this business is that there's a million different softwares out there, a million different platforms, and everyone has their own way of doing things. They all have licensing fees and they all have a lot of restrictions. The rabbi and I are businessmen, and we didn't understand why people were so restrictive. We could build this ourselves, and not only can we build it, we could build it so it could work cheaper and more cost effective. Because one of the problems with this whole business is that it's very expensive to do what we do because of the licensing fees and different softwares and the way the operations have to work around these softwares.
Wow.
So we built a system that works efficiently, that can work out of all one location. We don't have to have a disconnected group of people around the world. We have one central command center.
Well, you gotta get some. So these are the New York, Johannesburg, Israel, and what is that? Pakistan? Wow. So you're actually watching the collapsed time zones.
Well, we're constantly working with different employees in different time zones. So when we make meetings, we have to get an understanding of where and when everyone is in the day, so we don't make meetings that they can't come to.
Unreal. Wow, phenomenal. Rabbi Yossi, amazing work over here. Kol hakavod. To wrap it up, wherever we go, we make a Chaim Pros promotion. What's the promotion today?
Okay. You put us. We need a promotion. You put us on the spot. So we're gonna do 10% off for the first 3 months.
Yalla, first 3 months.
First 3 months. We need to get as many moistest yeshivas camps to be protected.
Now's the camp season. Let's go.
This is the camp season. Every single camp for parents, it's a big menuchas hanefesh to know
Sure.
that the kids are being protected. That they,
season.
you know,
Right.
Yeah.
camp
But I'm
the
saying
full
also
season.
to protect throughout the year to make sure no one's entering the campgrounds. But
Exactly.
even during the summer to make sure kids don't run out of the campgrounds.
Amazing. Wow.
That's for
Wow.
And you can reach out to us.
What's the phone number?
718, right? 718-208-2020 or 718-208-2020.
Email
And,
address?
Email address, you can check out our website, USVG.com. That's the Rosh Tevis for USVirtualguard.com. That's the website, USVirtualguard.com, or you could do USVG.com, Rosh Tevis, and you could email info@USVG.com.
Amazing. Fine, Rabbi Yossi and your partners from Matzliach over here, and be a good shliach from the Bashefe.
Amen.
The
Thank you.
All right. Ein Royev, Oiz Shamas.
There you go.